Hi guys. Do you remember this one? For you guys, it's been a week since I posted the video where I did this stuff. For me, it's the very next day. So I really wanted to try doing a traditional painting traditional illustration for my Patreon postcard for October. And I was going to do markers, and markers could totally work, but I was really struggling to get the vibe that I wanted. Part of it was the materials, part of it was me just drawing him like he's made out of stone. I really liked the idea though. There was so much from these that I liked, and I just thought maybe I need to sketch off camera. So I did, and I thought maybe I'll actually paint it with acrylic gouache. So we have this one. So anyway, yes, I'm going to paint this. Okay, so here are my acrylic gouache colors. These are all the colors that I own. I want to stick kind of close to, I'm going to stick more to this. I don't think I'm going to do the pink. I don't totally know why I did the pink last time. Probably just getting annoyed. I think that's it. I think this is our color palette that we're working with here. We got our skin tone, our tree, hair, cat, pants, sweater, jacket. In case you're wondering, these are the two brands that I absolutely love, and possibly the two brands that I've tried. Holbein, I feel like, is more well known. This is the acrylic gouache that I see more often on YouTube videos and stuff. But if you're looking for, I think it's cheaper. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper. A different option that I think is absolutely as good, and I do think it is a little bit cheaper. Turner acrylic gouache, Acryl gouache. Before I get started, I mentioned the paint. This is the paper that I'm using. It's Arch's Hotpress. I just had it and I felt like using it, so. Okay, I'm going to start with the tree. I really enjoy doing paintings where I've specifically designed them to be sort of simple in terms of color. Like this one has several colors that I'll be using, but it's kind of a more stylized, animated look. And so it almost feels like just coloring. And I really have been enjoying that. I just kind of feel like doing a sweater. Oh, he's got a shirt, like a button-down shirt under his sweater. That was not in any of my plans. Who knew? I think what I'll probably do is just add the dark gray to the pastel blue. All right, here we go. Sweater. Sweater time. In case you're wondering, no, I don't know why I'm using this big, like, chisel brush instead of a 5-point brush for these little areas. It's just what I do. I'm gonna touch up his sweater a little bit here. I think I'll go ahead and do his jacket. Oh, put me in the paint. This shape right here, by the way, it's going to be the shadow. It's like under the tree. I am adding just a bit of water to my brush to get it to spread more smoothly. but it's kind of more like I'm just adding water to the brush, but the actual paint on my palette is still very thick and creamy. It's not watery and runny. I might do his pants. You can't see it. I might do his pants at the very end, like take the tape off and then do the pants. Just because I kind of do want those to go all the way to the bottom. I feel like it would kind of ground the illustration to have him go off the page to the bottom. Whoa, I went super over the line. I should have just turned. I was trying to avoid like turning the page because, I don't know, I was lazy. But we're turning the page now. Haven't decided if I want to have like some light spots peeking through, or if like design wise it would work better to not have those. Because this is like gonna be the shadow from the tree. So theoretically, you know, when you have like leaves casting a shadow, you have like little like spackled, is that what it is? Spackled lighting. But I feel like for this, because I'm going for a more graphic look, I don't know if that would work. So we're gonna do it all dark first, and if I need to, I will go back in with some of the dark or the light brown to add lighting. Not totally sure what I want to do about his collar because I want it to like show, but it's technically in shadow. So could you see it? I don't know. The next thing is his skin tone. And here's what I didn't plan. So I had this idea of him being in the shadow, which means his face is in shadow. Is that gonna look weird? This is why you should plan things, kids. What if we did like a light magenta for the skin shadow? I can go over it with a darker color if this doesn't look good. And the pen from where I did the line art underneath is going to show through a little bit because this is a very light color. So I'll be able to use that to figure out where my shadows need to go. I have this funny mentality about paint where I feel like if you're going to paint, it ought to be something much more like technically difficult than what you would do with markers. It's like it's a more prestigious medium, and so therefore if you're painting with it, you ought to be painting something very fine art-y, I guess. I don't know. In my mind, I associate like markers with anime, cartoon type of stuff, and then I associate paint with probably just my more college education, which was a lot of still life, a lot of gallery showings, that kind of thing, or that like aiming towards that sort of art career. But painting this more stylized, cartoony, animated style, like this is my favorite way to use acrylic gouache. What's even weirder is I don't remember ever being told like you can't paint cartoons or you can't paint comics or anime or whatever. I've had very supporting family and very supporting teachers when I was in college, so I can't blame it on anyone other than my own perception of weird art rules that I made up for myself. It's funny how our brain does that. Would he go to Starbucks or would he support small businesses? What kind of guy is this? He was former mercenary. I feel like he would support small businesses. Alright, and I did want it to have like a very crisp, cell shaded look. So I'm going to try to avoid too much blending. Alright, let's get the magenta out. I need to know if this is gonna work. I feel like this pink could work as a shadow, but for what I'm doing, I feel like I need a darker one. Go across his face like that. This is so scary. Oh no. This is terrifying. It actually isn't. It's a little bit terrifying. It's scary, but I don't think it's wrong. It's also sometimes a little bit risky to do this because it's very rare that the white of a paper is actually like the bright white of a paint. But I think for the painting, like looking at it on my wall or whatever, I won't care. And when I send it, like when I prepare to print it, I'll adjust it in Photoshop and it'll be fine. I do think this will make a nice postcard for October. I was a little worried because like I said, I think maybe in an earlier video, I just like didn't have any ideas for October. And it is October now. And yeah, I just was like, I wanted to do something kind of fall-ish, but I don't want to go just like draw a pumpkin. So anyway, I feel like this has a nice fall vibe, but it's kind of still very much my thing, if you know what I mean. Ooh. Alright, so here is the finished painting. That felt like a lot of work for such a simple concept, but it was just kind of a matter of me not really planning everything, just sort of getting a vague idea and then running with it. That's the only reason it really was as difficult as it was. I just didn't think ahead, but I really like the result, and if you like this and would like to have a little mini postcard print of this guy, this is going to be the October Patreon postcard. And then I haven't done it yet, but I think I'm going to paint a little black cat to be the sticker that goes with this print. So yeah, you can sign up for that over on Patreon for just like $5 if you want to get the postcard mailed to you. So 5x7 postcard. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope I was able to keep you company. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.